Update to a story that we have been following here at Erie News Now. It's an update that's going to make everybody at home smile. It's all about 6-year-old Jonah Allgaier. He returned home last night with his family and his new heart.
And boy, does his village of supporters show up to welcome him back home to Erie. Now you're going to remember we first introduced you to little Jonah back in December. That's when he and his family were desperately praying for a Christmas miracle because he needed a new heart. After he went into cardiac arrest, his dad resuscitated him. He was life-flighted to the Cleveland Clinic. That's the same hospital where his mom had a heart transplant 2 decades ago.
Yeah, this is one incredible part of this story that we shared in the Joyce Easter Sunday update for Jonah as he received that gift of life with that new heart. News is his family actually got on Good Friday after living near that Cleveland hospital where Jonah was staying for months.
Yeah, and a transplant on Easter Sunday. This morning we share with you that heartwarming homecoming though. Marissa Thomas had the privilege of being there with his family, friends, and neighbors for all of it. You might want to grab the tissues for this one.
This is 6-year-old Jonah Allgaier's first time home in 164 days since he went into cardiac arrest. This Easter Sunday, he got a heart transplant. Tuesday, with an entourage of fire trucks and state police, he arrived in a limousine to family and friends, ready to welcome him home.
It is just so amazing how much the Erie community has embraced our family, and we feel that through their prayers, through their support, through their giving. It's just been an amazing, amazing time.
Jonah's grandfather, Mark Herman, says since his transplant, it hasn't been all smooth sailing, but he says he's doing well.
His recovery is just off the charts. I mean, the doctors are just shocked by how well he's rebounded. And I asked Jonah, I said, what's the first thing you want to do when you come home? You know what his answer was? I want to run.
Running, playing frisbee, hugging friends.
That's all he wants to do is play and run and be in our backyard and just enjoy life, which is exactly what he should be doing. And that was the goal, to get him to this point, and we're finally here. It's incredible.
Jonah's mom, Lindsay Allgaier, went through the same thing over 20 years ago. To understand the process was a comfort as a parent.
You know, I already had such an understanding of everything, was huge, because typically when you go into something like this, you don't have that as a parent.
Now their family gets to adjust to being home.
But to just be back and to start kind of slowly just reacclimating into everything and just kind of re-bonding as a family and, you know, all of it. It's definitely going to take some time, but I don't think we're going to have a hard time jumping into it.
That was our Marissa Thomas who got to be there at that beautiful homecoming. I tell you what, this family is pretty tight-knit, so for them to all be back together at home in our community is really fantastic.
And their family has been growing because they've kind of have an adopted community family of support. We showed, you know, again back on Easter Sunday, how many folks turned out for that fundraiser for Jonah. So yeah, he's getting a ton of support from his family and beyond.
Yeah, and you can continue to follow Jonah's journey on Facebook. They have a page that they created, and of course there's that Coda account that you can donate to help him as he continues to strengthen his heart.
And I know we can count on you, Traci, to continue to update us on Jonah's story as he continues on that road to recovery. All right.